Okay, Mr. Downey, let me just start off by saying it's a pleasure to meet you. My mother loves your music as well as I. So
Mom got good taste.
She does. She really does. So I want to ask you, how did the name The Prince of Sophisticated Soul come about?
I don't know. I didn't dub myself that. I was doing an interview and someone said that about my music, and I asked, so why am I not the king? They said, well, Luther Vandross is the king. I said, well, you're right there. So I'm the Prince of Sophisticated Soul.
The Prince of Sophisticated Soul. So you have the upcoming concert at the Nokia, the Lounge. What is it? Okay. So what can fans expect from this upcoming concert?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nah, nothing new under the sun. No, I do the best of what I've been doing for 27 years. So you get to hear songs like I Try, I Go Crazy, Wishing on a Star, Million Ways, Nothing's Ever Felt Like This, After Tonight, on and on and on and on.
It's going to be a great show.
I'm
see that
looking
already.
forward to it. Yeah.
So you're an artist who has been in the game for quite a while. What keeps you relevant compared to other artists?
I've just always been myself. I'm a balladeer and a mid-tempo love song singer. So I kind of stay in my lane. I know what I do well, and I'm like the Colonel. You don't want to get a bologna sandwich from the Colonel. You want chicken from the Colonel. So I'm the Colonel. Stay in my lane. I make chicken. Hadn't thought of it that way, had you?
No.
I make chicken. The Colonel,
stick to what I know, and that's what it is. So who influences you musically, Mr. Colonel?
The Prince of Sophisticated Soul, a.k.a. the Colonel, Will Downey.
I like that.
Don't repeat that. This is all stupid. Don't repeat. The interview was great. I'm stupid. She's who influences me, or who has influenced me? People like Stevie, Luther Vandross, huge influence on me. Aretha Franklin, a lot of the classic soul singers.
Yeah, that's always good. That's awesome. So my next question for you would be, for the generation who may not know who you are, how would you describe your style in music?
It's sophisticated soul. That's what it is. It's high class, high brow type stuff. For those, if you know Luther, and I used him as a reference point, think of something like that, a little jazzier, a little bit more contemporary, somewhere in there.
Okay. So my next question for you is, recently you released your album. What can listeners expect from your newest project?
Latest project is entitled Chocolate Drops, and the title alone made her smile a little bit. You couldn't see it, but she was smiling since I said Chocolate Drops. She smiled. R&B flavored, classic songs, 9 songs, 3 remakes, 6 originals. So it's smooth. It's smooth R&B. Yeah.
So is this album for the generation today or for the grown and sexy crowd?
I think it's for music lovers.
Music lovers.
We don't have to segregate it and say, oh, it's for this age. Nah. If you like good music, you'll love this record.
That's awesome. So tell me about your radio show, The Wind Down.
A show that I've been doing for the last 5-6 years. It's a 1-hour show where I shine the light on young up-and-coming artists. But I also dig into artists like myself that make long playing LPs instead of EPs, LPs, where they feature the singles all the time on radio. But then there's those other cuts in there that you really don't pay attention to. I try to dig into the album and put the spotlight on that as well.
Now, what inspired you to do that?
Because I wasn't hearing enough of, songs from an album.
Right.
You'd hear the singles. Maybe there might be an album where they have 1 or 2 singles. What about those other 7 or 8 cuts that the artist recorded that I'm sure are great songs that, the public at large doesn't get to hear?
Exactly, that's true. Okay, so my next question for you. I understand that you do a mentor type thing with younger people or anyone that aspires to be a singer. So how does someone get in touch with you who is interested?
Find me on social media, send me an MP3, send me a YouTube, something if you're doing what you do. And if I hear something that I think, has some potential, we can talk.
So how does the mentorship program go that you do?
It's not necessarily like a program itself. If I find an artist that says, hey, I'm trying to find out, who I am musically. I'm trying to figure out, I love your voice. How are you doing what you do? We do it that way. We can even Skype. Okay, let me hear you breathe. Let me hear your breathing techniques, which is an extremely important facet of singing.
Right, that's true.
Hey. Now, you sound like you sing.
I do a little
bit. See?
Just a little bit. So, What can we expect in the future from you?
Hopefully some more good music. You know, I'm not done yet.
That's awesome.
I've got 18 records. I'm shooting for more. Not to mention I can't do anything else. You know, not very bright as you can see. So I gotta keep singing. I gotta sing.
You have a radio show. Can't get any better than that, right? 18
Yeah.
albums.
Okay.
Come on now.
All right. I was trying to be more humble. Damn it, I'm good.
He's
I'm
amazing.
good. I'm
Clearly.
amazing. You better come see me. Check out my music.
Definitely. So my last question for you is, when will you do another debut? When will you do another duet with Miss Rachel for us?
Great question. They ask me that all the time. I don't know. We don't have anything scheduled, but we have a classic, and nothing has ever felt like this before.
Definitely.
So.
Can we expect to see her perform with you this coming concert?
She won't be there tomorrow unless she's coming to as a spectator, and I'll drag her up on stage. But right now, wow, what a coincidence! She's here. Come on up here. It's not planned at the moment, but you never know.
Okay.
Well, who knows? I might pull you up on stage.
Hey.
Maybe we'll have you do it.
Hey, you never know. Look out for it.
That's right.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
Pleasure's all.